Well, this is the last video on the Ford Jubilee. I've got it all back together and got it running good, and been using it to bush hog with. A couple of things other than putting a clutch in it, I had to pull the gas tank off and clean it out, which was very rusty. I ended up cutting a hole in the top, getting it all out, rinsing it out real well, and got all the loose stuff out. It needs a new fuel tank on it. One of these days somebody will have to put one on it. I filled up the rear end with grease and found that it had a crack in the bottom of it. The housing, it had probably a 4-inch crack. Been there no telling how long. So there really wasn't anything I could do about that as far as fixing it, so I just elected to clean the crack off real good and put a patch on it. And what I used to patch it with is windshield glue. And this here is 3M window weld super fast urethane. Let me tell you, this stuff is like silicone with super glue times 10. It'll stick to anything that you can get clean and dry, and it dries like tire rubber, and it'll stay on there for a long time. So anyway, I put that over the crack, made a reinforcement plate to stiffen it up underneath so that it doesn't work, and it may stay on there for 100 years, I don't know. But anyway, it's not leaking now. And the steering, there was some looseness in the steering. I had to work it over a little bit and get it tightened up, but I hooked it to a bush hog, and I have been bush hogging the heck out of things, and it is run terrific. It's a nice little tractor to ride around on the field and bush hog with, because it'll just go all day long. So that's the conclusion. I'm gonna walk around and show just a little bit. It's a nice little tractor. It needs used, which that's what I've been doing to it. It's got new tires on it. It is really just a nice little tractor, an old tractor. It's over 50 years old. But so this is it back together. Runs great. I'd start it up for you, but it'd just make a lot of noise and you couldn't tell anything about it anyway. And I just wanted to show where we ended up here. The gas tank patch, I'll show it to you just because it's a little unusual. But this right here, I just cut a round hole in here and then just made a flat square plate, and I actually used that urethane to glue it back down on here with, because that urethane will turn gasoline. It's good stuff. So it'll be on there forever. And hopefully it won't rust anymore, so it won't make any difference. And the only thing other than I guess what's already been said about this, on the clutch deal, there is a, I don't know if you can even see it here, there's a bolt right down here that's an adjuster, so you can adjust whenever you put a new clutch in it. And right here, so you can adjust it so your free travel is where it needs to be, and it's not causing any problems. But other than that, she's good to go. I'm probably gonna spend the whole summer using this thing as a bush hog tractor, because the guy that owns it told me he didn't really have any use for it, just to keep it as long as I wanted to. So there's my 6-foot bush hog, and it will pull it like there ain't nothing there. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you get into one of these deals, You just never know what you're going to get into on it. Till next time.